Okay, so here is the deal. Today, we're going into a part of the Olympics I've never been to before. It was so treacherous, so foreboding, that no one else wanted to go. No one. I'm the only one crazy enough to go into these Olympics and survive. Now, we gotta go on 25 miles of road that I don't know the conditions of. I know they're at least dirt. There might be big rocks that the gorilla has to traverse. I don't know. Then after that, it's 4.5 miles to the peak, which is close to 7,000 feet elevation. What's up with that? Huh? What's up with that? Then we have to traverse back, and I'm all by myself. So that means if I get lost, I'm on my own. I got my emergency blankie. For only for the most extreme conditions. I have my emergency binky. Okay, this is not how I planned this. Okay, anyway, we're gonna get going. We got about a 2-hour drive. I'm waiting for my phone to charge up because it was dead this morning, so yeah. Yep. Alright. So yeah. Dirt road, got about 11 more miles to this. Oh, buddy. Very steep, very steep. We are going into the valley. There's Mount Baldy right up there. I can see it. If only I can reach it. Woo! Steep road, steep road. There's the Dungeness River right there. Wow. That's pretty. Well, there's Dungeness, now we can climb. Huge rock in the road. Huge. And when I mean huge, I mean car-sized. And then you gotta do some off-roading in order to get around it. I about went off a cliff. We've still got 7.5 more miles to go. We've only got 3 or 4. Still climbing. Things just got a whole lot more interesting. We just went off the main track, which is down there. Now we're climbing this. Got another 1.5 miles until we get to the trailhead here. The main thing I don't want to do at this point is get a flat tire. That's the biggest thing, because I'll be stuck out here for a little while. So, oh, there's that. Okay. Oh, rocks. Apparently we made it. Apparently this is Tyler Peak. There's lots of people parked up here. Oh, I think is this the trail? That's the trail. Okay. Let's take a look here. Okay, so from what I'm seeing, very primitive trail. I have a feeling we're gonna get lost a couple times. This is like worse than Mildred Lakes. Well, actually, it's the worst trail I've seen. But it said that. It said it was a very primitive trail, and once you break out of the trees, the trail disappears. The only source of knowledge you know is go up to the ridge. So yeah, we're out here, Olympic National Forest. We maneuvered some pretty sketchy roads, not gonna lie, and now we're here. Alright, I think we're headed off. We got my backpack. Got map and compass, just because from the looks of things we're gonna get lost quite a bit. Figured out we need to go in a northwest direction up some sort of a ridge, because the map I have has a topographic map, it has a topographic view. So it looks like go up some sort of ridge at a northwest ridge. But that's if we get up there. Right now we just gotta get up there. Okay, I feel this is important to document. So I'm out here. This is the trail. Okay, you really have to have a good eye, because look, goes down that way in elevation, goes down that way in elevation, therefore I'm following the ridge. And occasionally, as you can see there, little scuffs in the dirt. If you look closely, you see human footprints intermixed with what appears to be deer or goat prints. If it's your first time out in the wilderness, this may not be your first go at it. It might not be the best solution. I'm just saying. I've been out in the wilderness every so often, and I know how to use a compass and whatnot, so I think I'm good. Look what I found. I found what I believe is bear dung. I don't know what it's been eaten, but from the looks of it, lots of pine cones. And then right here next to it, huge indentation from here to here, about as big as my hand. If so, that's I'd say a couple days old. That's definitely at least a couple days. Whoo-wee. So, oh boy, I've not made it that far. It's been almost probably closing in 2 hours now. I made it maybe a mile, maybe. There is no trail besides a goat trail that you occasionally are on. There is no trail. I don't know what they're talking about, primitive trail. They're talking about goat trails, deer trails. Sometimes it's not even that. I just came up this, going up that. Whew. Had a squirrel go up within like 3 feet of me. That was half exciting, half nerve-wracking, because I was not sure if it was going to attack me or not. It was looking at me a little funny, as if it did not know what I was. All I know is I'm out in the boony boons. There's a constant tension in the background. I'm not used to the forest. I didn't grow up in the forest. And now I'm in a place where 30 miles away is the nearest town, and that's an hour to get to. Not to mention I have to walk probably hour and a half just to get to the car. So in that sense, I'm 2.5 hours from the nearest town. And I'm out keeping an eye out for bears. And I'm by myself, so it's a little extra scary. But I gotta face it somehow, so here I am, immersing myself in this. I feel this is an important part of the journey. First of all, there's the view. Second of all, here's what I'm climbing. All these rocks right here are loose. And that reminds me, just before I took the last clip, there's some good sized boulders, about bigger than a basketball, one size of a basketball and one bigger, that were loose. And I thought, you know, I might as well push it. That way it's, you know. Anyway, started, I lost track. So that way the next person that comes up doesn't have to potentially be hit by these big boulders, because I knew no one else was up here. So I pushed the basketball size one. It accidentally hit the bigger than basketball size one. And they just start going, and they hit this dead tree. And I mean, it was a big dead tree. Just a loud resounding crack, and it goes straight through. Broke through this huge log. Shortly after that, they stopped, thankfully. Anyway, that's what we're climbing right now. We've come across a little meadow. There is I don't know what that is. Maybe that's Tyler Peak. If we climb up this way. Oh, we found some wildflowers. Got some wild strawberries out here. Oh, look at that. We have found a turd. I honestly have no idea what it is. Look, here's the type of trail I'm talking about. Ah, see? That there looks like a human footprint. So that's cool. But where am I going from here? Each time I think I get somewhere, we enter this. That, my little friends, is Baldy. Oh wait, I think I see it actually behind there. There was a false peak, so that might be the false peak for Baldy. But I see something behind it. And that one over there I believe is Gray Wolf. But yeah, look at that. Wow. Wow. What the heck? Look at this. Panoramic views. So I don't really know where I am right now. That's just a fact right now. I'm gonna climb that because I've never been over here before, so I don't know where the ridge is. I mean, like, that's the ridge you follow over there to get to Baldy and Tyler Peak. But I'm starting to wonder if this is Tyler Peak right here. Google Maps, it shows the location. You don't need service for that. So according to that, I'm completely and utterly off trail. I should be down over there according to what I read online. So I don't, like, I know where I am, but I don't know. I've never been here. I don't know where the peak. I don't know where the peak is. I don't know where the ridge is, other than there, you know. Yeah, so we're just gonna climb this as best we can. Going down, it's gonna be a lot more difficult. Because this is just one big scree field, and then there's those 80-degree angles. Those are gonna be difficult going down, so I'm gonna give myself some time to get back. Thankfully, it doesn't really get truly dark till 10 o'clock. I'm just taking a break right here. Now, I mean, like, I can basically see the top of whatever this is, and then from there we'll be able to see where we are. I mean, like, look at this. Look at how many mountains there are. Squim is up that way. Mount Olympus is over there somewhere. Or maybe that's Mount Olympus. I don't know. A lot of these peaks are about 7,000 feet plus elevation. Gray Wolf, 7,100. That one right there. I mean, I think that's Constance, actually. I think that's Constance over there. Those are sheer cliffs. Sheer. Anyway, gonna save battery. I just came up that. I gotta go up that. What have I got myself into? Things are extreme right now. I mean, like, I am in the crevasses right now. Look at this. It's like, what? Okay. Well, I've never seen again. This is the last video clip. Chances are you know what happened. So that is Tyler Peak. That over there is Baldy. So I went the wrong way. It is supposed to be in the valley, not the ridge. I misread the topographic map. But if I follow this ridge, it'll take me right there. It's 1:40. I got about an hour, and that's about a mile away. It's possible. And if I'm, like, really close, I can definitely extend it, because it's much easier to go down from Tyler Peak because there's no rock crevasses that I climb to get up here. But you can't really see much of a view thanks to these trees. But that there is Dungeness Spit. We hiked that. Now, that was actually Well, it's supposed to be a vlog, but that's where our last GoPro went into the ocean. Oh wow, something is shining all the way from Vancouver, Canada right now. What in the heck is that? We're gonna want to go quick though, because you can see the winds have shifted, and from what I was reading, and you can see clouds come off the Strait of Juan de Fuca and covered that in whiteout. So I'm glad I got this view. I guess we'll just continue that way. You can see people up there, at least I could. There's 2 people up there. Now I know you come up that and then you don't go on top of this rocky stuff. You go around it and it'll take you straight up. And then from there, you can follow that ridge all the way to Baldy over there. I guess I'm gonna get moving. I don't know. Here's what I found out. So I started walking towards Tyler Peak because I was like, you know what? I'll walk along the ridge when there's an easy place to get down. I'll get back onto the, grassy meadow. Well, first of all, here's a cliff. Second of all, cliff. Basically what I did, the road is down that way. I came up into that little tiny meadow, which was right there. I then proceeded to come up just on the other side of this hill here, this cliff. And I don't see any mountains because you can't see Tyler Peak from where I came up. And since I've never been here before and there aren't many descriptions other than just a little summit post from other unsuspecting victims, I did not know to go through the valley, and I misread the topographic map. Thought a valley was a ridge. So you kind of just go along the edge of the ridge and you just go till you hit a meadow, really, and then you just follow that meadow and it takes you. So I'm gonna work my way down because it looks like, from the looks of things, I gotta go down. Whoa. So this is what I just traversed. Not this particular section, it's this little trail that goes on the other side of this. It was steep, but I'm down now. Let me check time real quick. Live on the GoPro. 2 o'clock. We have an hour to get up there. And that's if we want to get back by, that's if we want to get back by around 5 or 6. But since it's so close, we're just gonna go. Yeah, the Taylor Peak don't matter. It's gonna be conquered today. Also, figured out why there's nobody out here, because I'm not even on a trail. I'm looking up on the ridge and stuff. There's 6, 8 hikers up there just walking back and forth with the big old backpacks. Me, I'm just up here climbing this, trying to get to Tyler Peak. What? Why? When? How? And where? None of this makes any sense. I climbed that to have to climb back down. And now I know it's all the way up there, and I never even had to climb any big rocks. All I had to do was walk uphill. Ate a Lara bar, peed off the side of a cliff. Feeling pretty good. Still got a little ways to go. Woo, I see people up there. But yeah, we're out here above the tree line. Got clouds moving in. Winds are starting to pick up a little bit. Things are definitely getting interesting right now, that's for certain. Almost there. I made it to Tyler Peak. Look at the hill. See a bit of the ocean. We did it though. A little bit of snow over there. Wow. We did it. What time is it? 2:50. So it took me 40 minutes to get from the bottom of that hill to here. It's not too bad. Oh. And you can see a trail that goes off down this ridge. I believe that goes to Baldy. Yeah, it does. I see it. very, very faintly. It gets really low down in there, but if you follow that ridge, it goes up to that peak there, and then Baldy. Whew. And look at all the mountains over there. And then we're just in a cloud. We're out here, still on the peak. Just kind of try to take a nap, but these ants, they'll get you right when you least expect it. I almost fell asleep though. I found this thing right next to my head. Geological survey, 6360 feet. And just Tyler. I wonder if Tyler was the one that found this. Well, I mean, like, mountain's been around for thousands and thousands of years, but the one that first climbed it and was like, I need to name this thing. Like, seriously, he needs a name, and whatever better name than Tyler. A little hungry right now. Hungry? Oh no, I can survive. I am mountain man. Clouds are building up a little bit over there. Oh, oh, look at that. It's a perfect division line right there. Oh, and I am tired. I've only gotten about 6 hours of sleep. Basically, I wake up and I go, so I'm tired right now. And then today, 6 hours of sleep, and we're back at it, climbing a mountain. I am the man, the myth, the legend, Thomas Elvin, mountain man. We're here. Looks like we're gonna be heading back now. I believe we got the clouds moving in. I had a couple dust devils too. I mean, like, they were so strong despite them being more than maybe size of my finger, like 3 inches, 2 inches. You can actually hear them. Like, it sounded like a large amount of wind coming up through the rocks, but I look over and there's just a little tiny dust devil. I was able to see Mount Baker off in the distance. Maybe we will do that one sometime. That'd be fun. I'm tired. Oh, it's beautiful out here. It'd be really fun to camp out here. Look at that. Clouds coming right through here. Ooh. Wow. Just like that. It's clear again. Oh, look at this. Coming right around. Circulation. I better get going. I don't really want to. It's kind of nice up here. Alrighty. So look at this. It's like some sort of, it's like rocks got put in a bunch of clay, solidified, became almost like cement. Now it's deteriorating with the mountain. I don't know if you can see, there's a big old deer back in there. Is this your turd? Doesn't look like it. You lying to me? Yeah, okay, I'll move on. I hear a creek down here though, and that's where I'm headed. And then once I see the creek, I'm gonna head up the ridge. Ooh, this is definitely hard on the quads. I can tell you right now. I was at the top of that before I went to Tyler Peak. It's like almost like a swamp. This is like a big old spring, actually. Got a creek running through here. See a tiny bit of it down in the brush. But it's basically coming straight from that hillside down. Up there, you can see water used to run. It probably runs when the snow is melting. Ran into another couple deer. Sure enough, they're following the trails that I was following. It's deer trails. Just hoping there's no other animals that are big and scary. It's the main thing I'm worried about. Probably irrationally, but at the same time, I don't know. I've heard too many stories when I was a young child. When I was a young Timmy Tong Dong. Heard about bears ripping people apart. Very unlikely, but I'm traumatized now. There's a slough there. That's basically where we started. According to GPS, we are about 500 feet from it. But for a second there, I thought we were lost. Well, we were, because the river, well, was getting louder and louder, and I'm like, that's weird. I don't remember the river, you know, being there as we climbed. So I look at GPS, and sure enough, we're going away from the parking spot. Yeah, we should be out of it soon. Hopefully, we've made it back. There's cars. Well, we didn't die, so that's good. We did get lost a little bit. That's okay. Oh, oh crap. I just came out of the woods. The GPS is pretty accurate. It led me here. I would have come down way over there. I think I would have. See that big hill? I would have been in between that and this. Maybe this is the trail. I want to find out, because that way Dad and Sierra come along next time. We'll have the correct trail. Oh wow. Guys, well, first of all, here's a trail. Second of all, there's another trail. What does this mean? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that one goes to Baldy. But both ways, there's actual trails over here. So now I know for next time. Also, don't know if the GoPro can see, but I just want to point out that I was on top of that before I went to the actual mountain. That's how far off I was. That goes that way and curves around up there. I went, and I was like, wait a second. Then came this way and up.